Well, hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday at 1 minute past 8, and it is time for some Zoom Down. And on tonight's show, we have our reigning champion, Tom Stevenson, who will play a fellow Irishman. It is Mark Murray. And our guest tonight is no stranger to Zoom Down. It's the hyper champion. It's Callum Todd.
Oh.
And we have the flowing locks of Fred Wibley. And the safe hands of Fiona Tickham.
Hiya.
I hope everyone is well. Fiona?
Sorry.
How are you? How are you, Fiona?
I'm very well, thank you. I get a cheer for that.
So, Thursday, 26th of November. God, the year is flying, isn't it? We are on to, what, ZoomDown 24 now?
Yep.
Getting near the crunch end, so there's not many of these left, but hopefully some good ones tonight. We have a good crowd in tonight in the chat to see these, I imagine.
Well, got 32 at the moment. Yep. So yeah, that's not too bad.
For 3 minutes past 8, they're all usually a bit straggly. So, but Fred, you looking forward to these?
Yeah, I've had a pretty full-on day. I have quite a few summatives to hand in for uni, so I'm looking forward to having a break and doing some countdowns. So looking forward to it. And of course, we have one of our own, Callum. So I'm excited to see him in action again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, before we come to Callum, we will come to our champion. That's Tom Stevenson. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Good to be back again.
How are you doing? How does it feel to be ZoomDown champion?
Yeah, quite enjoying it, but it's stressful nonetheless because I am quite nervous about facing Mark tonight. So, and then maybe Callum if I'm lucky.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have to keep making it harder. That's our model, really, isn't it? We have to sort of, you have to.
True. 2 series champs, though.
Well, if we didn't think you were up for it, you see, we wouldn't have given you these games. You see, that's the thing. So it's you should take it as a compliment. We think you're up for these games. So
No, I'm just here for fun anyway. So we'll see what happens. I've got
Well, I hope you
win. So
I hope you play well tonight. Anyway, we're all looking forward to these. They should be very good. And now we'll come to your opponent, Mark Murray. Welcome to ZoomDown.
Thank you very much, Paul.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm a bit nervous as well. Well, first time obviously being part of this Zoom down, and yeah, it feels like being back on telly almost.
That's what Damien said. Yeah, when he should know. He was like, I quite enjoy that. You see, I enjoy that sort of putting people under a little bit of pressure. I get a sort of little kick out of that. I suppose a little bit evil.
Sadist.
Yeah, a little bit. Elliot Mellor could relate to that kind of evil. He likes that kind of little bit of pressure evil. So I hope you enjoy yourself tonight and you play well. But you haven't. I mean, you're not a regular in Apto these days. I see you the odd time.
Yeah. I guess with all the dictionary changes, it's difficult to read. You've really got to want to keep on going, sort of thing. So it's nice to dip on and off. And I have been really busy with work over the last few months, and I know I'm very lucky because obviously.
Good complaint, that isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, get on when I can, and I think you're doing a great job in the shows that I've seen. So
Thanks very much.
keep it up.
Well, I did
have
my
some-
usual thing of playing our competitors, and all three of them beat me convincingly. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a Fiona is our top tipster. She goes around and checks the form, see how everyone's doing, reports back. So we'll come to our guest, Callum Todd. Welcome back to ZoomDown. How are you doing?
Yes, yeah, good, thanks, Paul. Good.
You ready to face one of these two tonight then?
Yeah, always ready.
Always ready. You were born ready, Callum. That's it. You see, so fresh from your stint on the telly there recently. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was good. It was weird. TV filming under COVID conditions, but it was really good. Yeah. I've gotten to know Jack a bit better. Jack Hurst, that is, this year when he's been doing these events that he does over video. So it was nice to. I think it's like sort of a special shared experience to have with someone to have had a game with them on telly. So it's
very much so. Yeah, you do feel that bond, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So to have shared that experience with Jack was great. I really enjoyed it.
Very much looking forward to seeing those games on the coming up to Christmas. Then what are the 21st, 22nd, 23rd? I think those, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, very. I've heard some rumors, but I've avoided spoilers, so I'm very much looking forward to watching those. But so if everyone's ready, then we'll get on with these games. We'll chat to you a bit later on, Callum, and we'll get on with these. So the very best of luck to you, boys.
Thank you very much. Good luck, Mark.
Good luck.
Game, Fred. There's 2 here. Oh, that was the no. That's an old one. All right.
Let's do it. Oh, other one.
There was an old one in there, was there? Right. Okay. That's not that. So it must be which one? This one.
The other practice.
Right, so we're there. We're all ready. So the chat is ready and the players are ready. We'll get on with it. So Tom, as our champion, it's your prerogative. Take it away.
Good evening, Paul. Can I have VC6, please?
VC6. Okay. You can. And they are ED, AT, O, and S.
And a consonant, please.
P.
Vowel, please.
Another E.
And a consonant, please.
And the final F. And that's ZoomDown. So, Tom.
8.
8, and Mark?
8.
Yours, please, Tom.
Adoptees.
Adoptees, very nice.
Yeah.
And Mark?
Same.
2 adoptees. You see that, guys? Do we?
Hold it a bit closer.
Just a bit closer to your camera. That's it. It's
yeah, that's absolutely fine.
They'll be marking you down for that, Mark. You know, they're very tough. Our judges in the chat now. They do technical merits and all that.
This Zoom on the computer is actually new to me, so I apologize in advance.
Well, that's your excuse. All right. Well, we'll be expecting big improvements now.
Okay. Round 2 will be a big improvement.
So, adoptees then, Fred. Very good.
Yeah, adoptees. It's an excellent start, and it's the
never
only.
see that one.
Say that again, Paul.
I never see those ones ending in e's, the patronees and adoptees and all those.
Yeah, they're quite elusive, but adoptees is an excellent spot, and 3 stems. It stems with a B. If anyone wants to have a go at that one.
Speedboat.
Yeah, nice.
Well, like a speedboat, Mark. That was quick.
Very much so. Yeah.
You were waiting on that one coming up, were you?
Yeah. Well, that would have been nice. Yeah.
You're like, I hope someone asked me adoptees plus bees, and I hope they do because I've learned it. Yeah.
It's a good stem to know. Yeah, but only 8 available. Good start.
Very good. All right. Well, these all. And it's Mark, your letters.
Can I get 3 consonants and 3 vowels?
Okay. YST. E.
Sorry. Yeah.
I. And U.
And a consonant and a vowel.
Q. And I.
And a consonant.
And the final G. That's ZoomDown. Mark.
I'll try a 6.
Try 6, Tom.
Well.
You'll try 6 as well. Okay, Mark, yours.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Quiet. Tom. 2 quiet. Can we see that, guys? Yeah, you see that?
Yep.
Quiets. Okay. Well, I would have been risking that as well. I wouldn't have been 100% confident with it now.
It's 6 and it's absolutely fine, yeah. Quiet. I'm assuming it's a verb. But you could have also replaced the S with a Y and had quiety, which is a noun, which is just quietness or calmness, peace or tranquility. And a noun would be equity.
Equity. So quiet, is it just an alt for quieten?
I'll take a look.
A lazy version of quieten, shall we say?
It's a noun, so it could mean, for example, absence of noise or bustle.
Quiet is an absolute. All right, okay.
Or a verb, or to make silent, calm, or still.
I would have thought that would have been mass noun in that sense as well. Then you can't have just quiet. You can have quiet.
My mistake, it was, but I think it's just the inflection on the verb.
I think it's the verb. I mean, you could say he quiets the baby.
That's what I thought. Yeah, quietness. Yeah, okay. All right. Good 6s.
Max game so far.
Commentator's curse, Fred. You know how round 2,
no pressure, guys.
Not make you
one red and one black. Ronnie's in a great position.
Yes. Just another 13 rounds to go.
14 out of 14 as we're into round 3, and that's you, Tom. Your numbers.
I'll continue with the theme of 6s and go for 6 small, please.
Okay. 1, 5, and 6. 2, another 1, and 7. And your target, 360. So 360 then, Tom.
Yeah, 360.
Okay. And Mark?
Yeah, 360.
Okay, so Tom, take it away.
5 add 1 is 6.
Yeah.
6 6s are 36.
36, yeah.
Add the remaining numbers up to 10, so 7, 2, and 1.
It was 10.
And then multiply.
Okay, someone's got their volume up a little high because we're hearing it back. That's okay. So Mark,
Slightly differently. I did 7 minus 1 to get 6. Multiply by the other 6.
Yeah.
Multiply by 2. Multiply by 5.
Yeah. That's 360. Plenty of ways to get there, even despite the 2 1s.
Graham's tool says 10 solutions. So.
Yeah, mine was 9 times 40, 7 and 2 for 9, and then 6 and 2 1s for the 8. Yeah.
I'm glad it was a lower one anyway.
Yeah, with the 2 1s, if that was in the 600s, you would be like,
a high number.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to get much higher than that, really. So, 24 all. And it's round 4. Mark, your letters.
3 consonants and 3 vowels again, please.
Okay. C, X, and S. I, A, and another A.
A consonant and vowel.
S, and U.
Oh dear. And a vowel.
And the final E.
6.
And Tom?
6 as well.
Okay, yours, Mark?
Causes.
Causes, yes. And Tom? You're getting plenty of practice at the displaying, aren't you? These yes. Causes. When I had sauces, but I was wondering, could you have saucies?
You can't have saucies. What do you think that would mean? Like,
dirty folk like saucy. Oh,
right. Quite a few 6s, but that's the best you can do. A cause, cassia. Cause is quis, sauces, and saucy, so you can have it, but
you need another S then. Saucies.
But just to say what cassia is, apparently it's a tree or shrub or herbaceous plant in the pea family, which comes from Old English via Latin.
So. Nice, we like that. Okay. What's that French? The frog. What's the cuisse de grenouille? Is that frog's legs or something?
Apparently it's a piece of armor for the thigh.
What am I thinking? What's frog's legs in French? Isn't it cuisse de grenouille?
Grenouille, isn't it?
Grenouille, maybe.
Yeah.
Do we get an answer from Tom there?
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to say it again or not?
Yeah, so what was it?
I think it might be Jean de Grenouille, maybe.
Yes.
But that's literal.
Why did I think cuisse de grenouille and grenouille then? I'm not sure. I thought that was something. Oh well. Right, we're into round 5. Both on a max. Still gonna curse them now, so it is Tom. Your letters.
5 consonants, please.
5 consonants, eh? It's that kind of round, is it? F, H, N, C, and R.
Vowel, please.
E.
Another vowel, please.
O.
Consonant.
B.
And I think I've got to go for a vowel again, haven't I?
You have, and it's a final. E. Let's zoom down. So, Tom, how'd you get on with all those consonants?
7.
7, okay. Mark?
I'll have to risk a 7 then as well.
You have it written down?
Yes.
Okay, so Tom?
I'm not entirely certain, but bencher.
Bencher, okay. Mark? Yeah, well, 3 benchers here. I'm sure there might have been more benchers in the room. Maybe a lot of us might have been risking that. Well, Fred?
Yeah, bencher is absolutely fine. It's a term from law, and it is a senior member in any of the Inns of Court.
Nothing to do with football then, right? Okay.
It could be. I mean,
I was thinking forebench and aft bench.
You
have
about corned beef.
Corned beef?
Yeah.
Got a bit of corned beef hash. Is that there?
Nice. Is that one word?
Might have been years ago, Callum.
Yes.
It was more popular years ago, you know. It's fun now.
No,
it says it's 2 words, but
what a disgrace.
It won't be long until it's 1. It'll be a couple of weeks. I'll give it until the next update.
Well done. Still on max. 37 all.
Oh, just to say, the other 7 was enforce. 2 seconds.
Yeah, hard to spot that, wasn't it? You think that's the easier word, but it's harder to spot that, I think. All those.
Funny how the first 6 letters came up with French as well, given the last conversation.
Yeah.
I was wondering who would say it.
French bone. You can have French bone, can you? Yeah. If that tickled your French bone. All right, we're into round 6, which is marking your first numbers.
Can I have 3 large, please?
3 large, Maverick's choice. Okay. Never know what you're going to get with a 3 large. Okay, 5, 10, and 2. And your 3 large are 50, 75, and 100. And your target 957. And that's zoomed in. So, Mark,
957.
Okay, and Tom?
Also 957.
Okay, Mark, take it away.
10 times 100.
1,000.
Minus the 50.
Yeah, 950.
And add the 5 and the 2.
I'll add the 5 and 2. Very nice. And Tom? Same way, you're getting really good at this now. Plenty of practice. That one kind of fell out easy. Could have been tricky, that, couldn't it?
Yeah, that was the only solution there, apparently. So if anyone else said anything else, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. You didn't have it. Yeah, no, well, yeah, there was. Yeah, no, I was going to say it's just done in a different order or not. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so well done. 47 all. And we'll take a little short break. Chat to Callum. Callum, how are you? You're muted there, but I sent you a couple of pictures of my new setup there.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I'm in a little booth I've kind of created for myself in the room here. So.
Yeah, it looks good. I see how you've got the whiteboard just sort of pinned up in the corner of the room. It looks like, from what we can see, it looks like you're in your custom studio, but it's just part of your. Is that your living room or?
It's the bedroom off. It's a kind of like an old holiday cottage with a sort of big fire in the middle. So there's a big fireplace there, and then this is a kind of like a weird bedroom off the living room. You know, the way they had back in the day. You're like, what's that room for? It's that's a bedroom, because that's what people did back in the day. They sort of slept near the fire, I suppose. So, yeah. So her mum would use this room, but her mum's in her 80s now. But she would come out the odd time now. She hasn't been out much this year because of COVID, but. She would come out from Galway a lot, and this would be her room. So when she does come out, everything's pretty much, board can be cleaned, lights can be stripped from around it pretty easily, and sort of setup can be moved.
Yeah.
She wouldn't take too kindly to thinking there was, I don't know, whatever this is going on in your bedroom. What's going on? So it's been a difficult, I suppose, an interesting time just trying to set up and get the sort of same sort of sound and picture that we had, and I think the picture does seem better, I think, because we're zoomed in more, or we're zoomed in less, but so yeah, it's been a really interesting series, and we should be getting a podcast pretty soon, I imagine, as well. Should probably do.
Yeah, hoping to. We had our plans for a guest that hasn't panned out yet, so maybe that's one for the future. We should organise something, I think, maybe coincide with the end of the series of ZoomDown or something.
Maybe just for December, then we should try and book something in.
Yeah, why not?
But we have a good few more subscribers now as well, so hopefully we should get maybe a few more.
Yeah.
When Susie's on as well, but when the TV stuff maybe gets mentioned, because should be maybe a few into the Facebook group, or if any of that stuff survived the edit.
Yeah, I think Damien was saying he reckons that the specials will really help drum up the audience and that. So.
Yeah, well, it was very decent of him. I mean, I caught a little clip of you talking. I was very impressed, but so I'm looking forward to seeing that in its entirety. But it's very, very exciting times for the community.
Yeah, it was great that I think you'll see when those episodes go out to air as well that Colin Murray, you could tell he was really keen to promote the community and stuff. He'd done all his research. You can tell his background's in sports because he'd gone on the wiki and researched a lot of stats and figures. Like the sports guys do.
Yeah, well, that's his MO, isn't it? I suppose, isn't it? If you don't know something, go and do your research and brief yourself. But I mean, I think I've told this story before. When I was trying to do hard sums when I was on, he was in Dictionary Corner with me, and he was just he spent the 30 seconds getting his next link ready. So he's like, right, Susie, I'm going to talk about this, right? I'm going to. And he was like, why is Paul looking at me? You know, and I'm like, shut up, Colin. I'm trying to do hard sums here. Like, you know, this is only 30 seconds. He's like, but that's only 30 seconds I have. I'm like, yeah, me too. I have to answer the bloody sum at the same time. So, but yeah, that's his shtick, isn't it? That's the way he kind of operates. So, very enthusiastic. Looking forward to seeing him now.
Yeah, he was great. Like I say, you could tell he was keen to talk about the game and the community behind it. It wasn't like a lot of people, either they don't want to talk to the contestants at all, or when they do, they want to ask them about their profession or where they're from or something. Whereas Colin, he just wanted to keep it all countdown.
About the game, yeah, exactly. Well, that is the game, and I suppose he has that experience if he's doing the darts. Yeah, you talk about the darts. You don't talk about the wife and kids. I suppose you talk about the darts, don't you? So, yeah, he's a fan. Do you think Nick will be worried about his job? Think he did too good a job, maybe?
No, I like Nick. I know some people, wouldn't mind too much if Colin were to take over, but I like Nick. I'm happy for him to keep going for as long as he wants to. But yeah, for sure, when the time comes for a new host,
there's a ready-made replacement there. Then that's good. That's good to hear. All right, well, we'll get on with this game then, I suppose. You don't know who you're going to face yet because they're both on a max so far. I keep trying to curse it, but they keep not.
Yeah. Well, they keep declaring the same words, so I don't think it matters who I play if they're just going to do.
That's it exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But anyway, right, well, we get on with this then. 47 all into round 7, and it is going to be Tom back with your letters.
6 consonants, please.
6 consonants. Oof. He's determined to split them somehow, isn't it? Sorry, Mark, you're getting a consonant fest tonight. DRG.
Might be a vowel fest next. Who knows?
DRG. K. L. And V. And your vowels.
3 vowels, please.
E. And the final O. And that's ZoomDown. Consonant edition. Tom.
Safe 7.
Okay, Mark.
I'll risk an 8 then.
Okay, Tom.
Revoked.
Revoked, yeah, you're 8, Mark.
I'm not sure of the spelling of this one. Grovelled with 1 L.
Ooh, L's are tricky.
Ooh. Apterite would say no because the max is a 7. There's quite a few of them available. Revoked being absolutely fine. I'll just check the dictionary though to see if.
If it's an L, it's
Yeah, I thought probably would be 2 L's, but
I never liked the rule because I think when you put 2 L's in it, it makes it looks like it changes the pronunciation. Like towelled would become towelled and grovelled. I don't agree with the double L. I have to say, I think it's the one bit the Americans got right.
Do you want to overrule the dictionary then?
What's that?
So do you want to overrule the dictionary?
No. Just express my annoyance.
I wondered if you could have been a D Glover as well, but
a D Glover.
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
That's a job and a half.
You can deglove. There was loved, reloved, and revoked, as we heard. And loved apparently just means to provide or provide with a lover. From
That's the one I saw, Fred, and I would have had to risk it if someone said 7. I would have had to risk it. I wouldn't have been that confident because I didn't see revoked or any of those. So. Lovered.
No, neither did I. I'll be honest. I was on loved, but
lovered.
Yeah, just
we can all do with being lovered. Yeah. Oh well. Cool. So scores do change. We have a split. Unlucky Mark. 54-47. And it's round 8 back to you, Mark.
I'll stick with my 3 consonants and 3 vowels.
Dog
carry on.
N, T, and R. O, E, A.
Consonant and vowel.
M. And E.
And a consonant.
And the final D. Mark?
8.
8. Tom?
You only live once, so I'll try 9.
Okay, Mark, you're 8.
Mentored.
Mentored. Tom, you're 9.
Can you have a dormant? ADOREMENT.
Fred?
Brilliant. Yeah.
Well done. Very, very good.
Nicely done.
Well done. Didn't see
Absolutely
it.
fantastic spot. Yeah, it's just the action of adoring.
Dormant.
First use apparently in Thomas Brown, who I think's a polymath, did a lot of stuff in religion and stuff like that. So brilliant.
Very good indeed. Very, very good.
Well done, Tom.
Many of the chat get that. Word I've seen quite a few times recently. It seems to have come up a few times recently.
Yeah, there's a few got it in the chat.
Was it on the show there recently, on the TV show? I think it might have come up.
Check the wiki if you want.
It rang a bell when Tom said it, but I can't pretend I spotted it.
It does. It was either on us or it was on there, but I can't remember, man. Well done anyway. Well done anyone who got that. Well played, Tom.
Very, very good.
What was that? 1872.
That's what I've got.
Okay, so we're into round 9, Tom. That's going to be your numbers.
Go for a bit of variation again. 2 large, please.
2 large. Okay. And the apto comes through. There we are. Your numbers are 1, 7, and 2, 5, and your larges are 25 and 50, and your target 1, 4, 0. Always does. So, Tom, 140.
140.
Yeah, and Mark?
140.
Okay, so Tom?
7 2s are 14.
Is 14, yeah.
And then 50 over 5 is 10.
It's 10 and multiply.
And then multiply.
Okay, 140. And Mark?
I did 50 plus 25.
75.
Minus the 5.
And the
And multiply by 2.
by 2. Yeah. I did 5 times 28. Yeah. 25 plus 2 plus 1.
20 times 7 somehow.
Yeah, there's millions of ways of doing that, isn't there? 25 minus 5 times 7, yeah. Okay, so 10 points. 57 to 82. And it's round 10. Mark, your leisures.
3 vowels and 3 consonants.
Okay. I-O-O. Binary addition. Okay. R, V, and B.
Consonant.
N,
A vowel.
U.
And a consonant, please.
On the final L. I'm not zoom down. So, Mark.
Just a 5.
Okay, Tom.
Okay, 5 as well.
Yours, please, Mark.
Robin.
Robin, yes. Tom.
Boron.
And boron. Robin and boron.
Robin and boron.
Was there any more, Fred? Was there?
Absolutely nothing more. Whole 5s, yeah. Boron, Born, Broil, Bruin, Berin, Beru, Livor, Novio, Avoli, Robin, and Rubio, as in Marco. But yeah, 5 is the best you can do.
All right, we'll move on from that one.
French 6 in there as well. Violon, which I think means violin.
Ooh, violon.
So I was toying with that in case Mark had said 6.
Yeah, that's crossed my mind a few times. I think it's violon. You can have the E on the end. But yeah, you can't have it without the E. So
62 to 87, yeah. Okay. 11. Back with you, Tom. Your letters.
Let's go 4 vowels, please.
Okay. E-A. O. And I.
2 consonants.
S. And D.
And another, please.
T.
And another.
N.
And one more, please. One more consonant.
And a final S. Tom.
9.
Okay, and Mark.
9.
Yours, please, Tom.
Sedations.
Sedations. Mark.
I'm going for toadiness.
Okay, toadiness.
that's really unlucky because sedation is fine. Toadiness is not, I'm afraid.
Was that ever in? Was that used to be in? Is there any way of finding that out? Anybody know that? It's one of those words from years ago. Kind of rings a bell.
I had sedations written down as well, but I marked toadiness as the one I was going to go for. So yeah.
Sedation.
That's so unlucky. Sorry about that, Mark.
Yeah, I was torn between the two. I thought, sedations. Can you have sedations?
I was looking for sedations from about the T.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, an N came out, and an S comes out as well. So
no, I saw both sedations and toadiness. I don't know which I'd have gone for.
Very unlucky with toadiness now. Tom, massive score. 105. Top play indeed. And it's going to be Mark. Your last letters round 12.
Thankfully, last one, is it? Have 3 consonants and 3 vowels.
Okay. This could be the comeback.
I think a power failure might help.
Z, zoom down, M, and N, and your vowels, E, A, and A.
A consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
And the final R. Mark.
On the basis that the risk has got to pay off for me sometime, I'll try a 7.
Okay. And Tom?
I'll go for an 8.
Okay. Mark?
Amazons.
Amazons. Okay. Tom, you're 8.
Romanzes. Romanzes.
Romanzes, Fred.
Romanzes is absolutely fantastic again.
Well done.
Mona's plus a Z. Yeah, it's a composition of a tender or lyrical character, and it's one of 3 8s. You could have had Morenas, it's variant spelling of Morena, Romanzes, and Romanzas.
They're both the same word, really. Then they're just different ways of spelling it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good one to know. That one anyway, with the AS or the ES. Very good. Very impressive, Tom, indeed. Very impressive. So that's an 8. 113.
Was Amazon's good?
Is it Amazon's?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Cool.
What does it mean?
Female warriors, I presume.
Yeah, but they'd all be capitalized, all of those.
Yeah.
Can't find the sense of it in the lowercase, but it does exist apparently. It's in Amazon. Apparently, it's a parrot of some sort.
Oh, okay.
But there is a lowercase. It is a valid word.
It's there in the lowercase as a parrot. Yeah, Romanzes is excellent.
Yeah, very good indeed. Tom, and it's their last Lashers game, round 13.
3 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
3 and 3. Okay. DNH. U. I. And I.
And a vowel, please.
E.
Consonant.
R.
And another consonant, please.
And the final M. Zoom down. Tom?
7.
7. Mark?
7.
Yours, please, Tom.
Rhenium.
How are you spelling that?
Rhenium.
Rhenium. Okay, Mark?
Unhired.
Unhired. That was mine.
Oh goodness.
Nothing wrong with those, Fred, are they?
I'm just checking unhired. Rhenium is fine. It's an element. Unhired isn't valid, I'm afraid, there, Mark.
Not unhired. God, I thought that would be in.
I thought it was as well. Apparently there is a single 8, which is, I think, synonymous with a mudorate, which is a word we all know and love. Mudirea. It's basically the same thing, a territory of a mudir in several North or East African countries.
Mudirea. Okay.
I think if we had a final N, you could have had Hirundine or Hirundine.
Unfortunately, Tom, the Max game has gone. That was the the 1-8 that's got away from you tonight. There hasn't been much escaped you. But unlucky. 7-all. So 69 to 120.
Unlucky there, Mark, too.
Yeah.
Cheers, thank you. I think I had Uridine. Was that in Uridine?
62.
Which one?
URI. Sure.
I would have been convinced Unhired was in. Oh well. Okay, so we're into the final numbers game, Mark.
Have 3 large again, please.
Okay. And they are 2, 8, and 1. 25, 50, and 75. Excuse those. And you target 8, 2, 7. And that's zoomed out. Sorry about that. I thought it was a little bit longer walk to the fridge. So how'd we get on? Mark, 827?
827.
827. And Tom?
827.
Okay, your way, please, Mark.
8 plus 2 plus 1.
Is 11.
Multiply by 75.
25.
And 50 over 25 for 2. Add on.
That's it. Very nice. Tom?
Same in principle. I just use the 2s the other way around.
All right. Okay. No worries. We just want to show that. Do you want to hold that up and just show? That okay? Look okay to you guys? Yeah?
That's fine.
Well played. So, 10 points each. Are there any other fancy ways in the chat of doing that? Anyone go a different way?
Fiona has vanished, so I will jump in and check. It seems mostly the same. Yeah, just 1175 and 2. So
Okay.
nothing else I can see.
Right. Okay, so 72 to 130. And I will turn off, and Fred can talk you through the conundrum while I write it on the board.
Right, so as we were saying before we went live, Mark, now Paul's blank. When his screen comes back on, he'll have the conundrum written on the board. If you know the answer, don't say it, just say buzz, and then we'll come to you and ask for the declaration. Well, best of luck to both of you.
Yeah, just no shouting it out, really. That's all we're trying to avoid.
We don't want any ptarmigan incidents.
Yeah.
Poor Cammy, he's never going to live that down.
He's a good sport, Cammy. He is.
Don't do a Cammy.
He's on the funny side of that. He's on the funny side. He's a good sport.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just fix that a little bit. Sorry, that's wrong. Okay, so if you're both ready, gentlemen, we will reveal today's ZoomDown conundrum. No, not like that, we won't. Come on. Mark.
I'm going to try antonymic.
Antonymic.
Yeah, that sounds good.
There you go. You got the conundrum. So that's like potting the black ball at pool, isn't it? Even if somebody else potted all the other ones, as long as you pot the black one, you sort of feel like you've done okay. So well done, very well done. Sorry, the wrong button again. So
Well done, Tom. Excellent game. Very well played.
very well played. That was amazing, Tom. What great, great,
Really
great,
good
great.
stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't
I think you're a
anywhere
little
near-
unlucky there, Mark, as well, though.
Yeah, but I mean, some of those words that Tom came out with, in all honesty, I hadn't heard of. So, you know, fair play.
Yeah, well, he was on a max for a long time. It's hard to live with that, isn't it? It's hard to live with someone when they're on a max game, unless you're matching them. But it's they can sneak ahead very easily. But what a game! What do you think of that one, Callum?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, Tom was pretty unstoppable there, I think.
How were you on the con?
Yeah, I got it. Not instantly, but I got it. Yeah.
That was in your honor, Mark. Obviously, you know, I'm sure you're getting it now, aren't you? No, you understand it. A minty con? No, Murray mints? No.
Oh, sorry, no, I did. No, I was just thinking. I did see antonymic within a few seconds, but I thought I was making it up. So I thought I'd carry on and leave it for another 15 seconds before.
A little bit of drama. That's it. You see, typical Irishman loving the drama.
That's what it is.
Loving the drama. Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Hard man to play on tonight's forum now, isn't he? But
slightly very nervous and living on adrenaline for the last sort of half an hour.
Well, you can relax and watch now, so.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
we'll have a bit of a chat to you after round 6, if that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a game. What the chat make of that?
Yeah, no, they all enjoyed it. Callum's got his crowd in tonight as well, so it's quite boisterous.
The Leeds boys in tonight, are they?
Yeah, the Bull's Head boys.
Right. Well, the pubs are closed, aren't they? So
yeah. Well, why would you want to go to the pub when you've got ZoomDown here?
I know exactly. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Right, so we'll get the board cleaned. Get the names up. So, Tom, 2 wins now, eh?
Yeah. I like Mark's support.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't whisper loud enough.
Oh.
No.
Tell us what her name is.
Pippin.
Very good name for a dog.
Okay, so get to open my beer now. Yeah, nice. Well, that was good. A very good game. Very, very good game indeed. That. Now, right. We're into second game of the evening. So, Tom, is Callum there? Is he gone? Oh, he's back now.
I'm just sticking the kettle on.
Can't start without Callum now. Right. So, Tom, take it away. Your letters.
3 vowels, 3 consonants, please.
Okay.
Good luck, Tom.
Thank you, Callum. Sorry, good luck as well.
Bit sticky this game. Oh, here we go. So what was it? Three vowels, 3 consonants.
3 V's and then 3 C's even.
U, E, and I, T, H, and Q.
Vowel, please.
A.
Consonant, please.
P.
And another consonant, please.
And the final. V for Volante. Tom.
We'll go for a 6.
Okay. Callum.
Yeah, I've got 6 as well.
Okay, yours please, Tom.
Piquet, Piquet.
Okay, Callum.
Yep, same word.
2 Nelson PKs.
Yeah.
2 PKs. Yeah, excellent. Good start again. Give me 1 second and I will have a definition for you. It is a trick card game for 2 players involving a 32 card deck.
All right. Very good.
More though. Equia and Quate, which Quite apparently is a humorous variation of quite. I'm not too sure what the sort of environment that would be used in, but
Well, quite.
quite.
Okay.
Mute for anyone else?
6 all.
Oh, now you're back. Sorry.
All right. Okay. We're into round 2. Callum, your first letters.
Start with 4 consonants, please, Paul.
Okay. Apto's gone very slow, Fred, isn't it? There we
A little
go.
bit.
SP M and G
3 vowels, please.
I O and O
Vowel, please.
A
And another vowel, please.
and the final E. So, Callum.
8.
8. And Tom?
No, just a 6.
Okay, you which is?
Amigos.
Okay, Callum, you're 8.
Ipomeas.
Ipomeas. Show me the way to Ipomea. Okay.
For me is absolutely brilliant. Whilst making a cup of tea too. I think that
Is that all the is that what the noise was? Yeah, okay, yeah.
I think that must be the most stylish thing that's ever happened on ZoomDown. So congratulations.
I got the other one, Fred. I can't believe it. I thought that was the one Callum was going to, because I could hear it in my mind. I could hear Callum Todd saying it.
Oh, come on. We had Damien getting a beer in his pants in one round.
Didn't we? Oh, we did, yeah.
True.
We're going to use that as his next pick, weren't we, for the game? But we decided no, Damien. No, that would have been 2.
But Paul, what was the other right?
Ugamis. Don't know why I know that. But I know.
Apparently, it's a derivative of ugamus or ugamus, which is relating to or denoting reproduction by the union of basically something. Yeah.
Is that pronunciation right? Is it U or is it O?
Ugamus. It's schwa plus a different vowel, so O, I'm guessing.
Oh, like the Dutch. Oh, okay, Ogamis. Right. Well done, Ipomeas. That's a nice one.
Yeah, apologies to the stream that I hadn't turned on the overlay for the first round. I realised at the beginning of the second round that I was typing to myself.
You're going, this is a good game. Oh, yeah, I have jobs to do. Yeah. Okay, so well done, Callum. Nice 8. Not the one I thought you were going to play, but anyway, it's okay. You don't have to choose the word I want you to play. That's not part of the rules. Round 3, Tom. Numbers.
I'll take a leaf out of Mark's book and go for 3 large, please.
When they appear. Very slow, this one, Fred.
It's up for me. Is it not there for you?
No. Seems to be just a little bit.
Give it a second, presumably.
Yeah, they'll all just appear at once now. Here we go. All right, 8, 5, and 2. And your 3 large are 50, 75, and 100. And your target 1, 8, 9. So, Tom, 189.
No, I've only got 188.
Okay, Callum.
Yeah, 189.
All right, take it away.
Okay, so 100 times 75.
Okay. Yeah, 7,500.
Plus 50.
Okay. 7,550.
Divide that by 5.
By 5. Goes 1,510.
Add 2.
2 is 1512.
And divide that by 8.
Oh, wow. And over 8 is... Yeah, 88 less 1,600 less 88. Very nice. 189. Very nice indeed. Wow, that gets one of these. Very good solve. That. We like that one. Mine was a little easier. I did 100 plus 50. And then I got the 39 by saying 75 plus 8 minus 5 for 78. Simpler for a 39, and that is it on.
I think my downfall might have been looking for 175 plus 14, and
that's what I was doing, and I thought it wasn't on. I thought, wonder can you get a 39, and it was like, oh, you can. But yeah, well done, Callum. That's good maths there. Now I have to say, very good maths.
I'm prepared to talk my thought process through to John Courtney if he requires it.
Yeah, that's it. That's good. Good thinking. You were thinking, yeah, taking the 88 off the 1,600. They're very good.
If you did 175, Tom, 50 over 5 for the 10 and 8 over 2 for the 4.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but it's easy when you're not taking part.
Yeah, no, I just added the 8 and the 5 on. I couldn't think. No, well done.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, again, showing that Tom an incredibly stylish countdowner with his tea making and his stratosphere in maths.
Yeah, he did that on the move, didn't he? That's it.
Yeah, Damien's filed an objection to my description of him. He was wearing shorts, apparently.
Oh, they were shorts.
Shorts. Yeah.
It's all right. You're allowed to wear your shorts. Right, we're into round 4. And it's going to be your letters, Callum.
Cool. Start with 4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Yeah, okay. Nice standard start. What we like, Z, T. L. N, E, U, and O.
Let's have a vowel, please.
A.
And we'll finish with a consonant, please.
And the final D.
Oh.
Callum?
8.
And Tom?
8.
Yours, please, Callum.
Nodulate.
Tom?
And nodulate as well.
I'd say that was pretty much all there was there, Fred, wasn't it, with the Z there?
Yeah, nodulate is a Darren, it's the only one, and it's very good to produce root nodules on a plant from the 1930s, apparently. But yeah.
That's what it means, all right. It's one of those words you play all the time, you just don't think what it means, really. And that's I was never like that before I joined Apto. It was only after you joined Apto that you stop caring what words mean, just sort of learn them.
Yeah. Even just like when you pick them up by osmosis, you never really will know what they mean unless you go out your way to. You know.
I used to, and I have to say, when I first joined, I was looking everything up, but then you sort of stop. Yeah. So 8, 14 to 32. That's a better pen. Okay. And it's going to be round 5. Back with you, Tom.
Oh, 2 vowels, 6 consonants, please.
You're getting through the packs tonight. 2 vowels and 6 consonants. All right. OA. R. S. T. P. W. F. And the final.
Vowel, please.
Has to be. Aye.
7.
Okay, Callum.
7.
Yours, please, Tom.
AirPods.
AirPods.
And yeah, can you see that?
Yep.
AirPods, yeah.
Hmm?
One of my most played that, I would say. AirPods.
AirPods is very good, yeah. It is a container for storing and dispensing coffee and other beverages that maintains a constant temperature by glass insulation. It doesn't say where it came from, though, which is a shame. But it's one of a couple sevens. You could have had AirPods, Parotis, Pristaff, Profits, and Sportif.
Coq Sportif.
Yeah, nice French loanword.
Very nice.
I think Veselnelo Pristav, it's a Russian term for an official appointment. Someone who takes care of ambassadors in Imperial Russia, which is
Sportif.
good, yeah, history nuts.
I see, that's what fell. I see, that's what fell. Sevens. 21 to 39. That right? Yeah.
That's what I've got. So we're either both wrong or we're right.
Yeah. Okay, we're into round 6. Callum, your first numbers.
Let's hit that random choice button, please, Fred.
Nice.
Go for a random choice. What is it, Fred?
3 large.
3 large. You have 3 smalls, 4, 5, and 10. It's the Magic 8 Ball selection here. 25, 50, and 75. New target. 3, 7, 1. Okay, so 3, 7, 1. Callum
Yep, yeah, I've got it.
and Tom. Yes. Yep. Okay. So Callum, take it away.
Okay, so shall I do it the silly way? No, I'll
Yeah,
just
go
be
on.
sensible. I'll do 75 times 5 minus 4.
75 times 5 minus 4. Okay. Yeah, Tom.
No different.
No different. Yeah. Don't want to risk the silly way, Callum, in case you kind of make it.
No, I know it's right. I'd worry about misspeaking or something. Just looking back at it. But
Don't walk us through it.
Once you've got the points, what was the other way then?
it was 75 times 25 minus 200, then divide by 5,
375 minus 200,
which is 50 times 4.
1575, and then divide by 5.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I think we all had that method, didn't we?
Sorry, minus 200 over 10 it should have been. So that's why I was
20
saying it. If I'd have
minus 10,
misspoken,
right?
then whoops,
1855, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's better.
yeah.
Very cool.
1855, yeah. Very nice. So, 31 to 49. We'll take another short break, I suppose, and chat to Mark. So, Mark, what's the crack with you these days? How's life been for you?
Not too bad. A lot of dog walking. Working.
The dog must be happy by that then, yeah?
Yeah, not losing as much weight as I'd like, but
The dog
that's
is.
me, not the dog.
The dog is the place to work, place to exercise, yeah.
But yeah, just trying to keep us busy and, trying to keep doing things so I don't have to dwell on lockdown too much, really.
You're a social animal, aren't you? You would normally be socializing quite a bit, would you?
Yeah, I do like to get out there, but I'm lucky that I've got a bubble friend, so I tend to catch up with her at the weekend and have a takeaway and alcohol and so I feel like I'm still having a bit of a social life anyway, which is good.
Keeps you sane, doesn't it? Yeah, we have a couple of friends like that. They're sort of part of our bubble as well. And we'll probably be seeing them at Christmas as well. It seems like a safe way to be social, doesn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just trying to make good with what we've got, really. So yeah.
What do you do for a living? What's your job?
I work in insurance. So since March, lockdown, we came home and we've been at home since then.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been quite weird. And I've actually moved internally in a new job last month as well. So completely new.
You got promoted in lockdown, did you?
Sorry?
Got promoted in lockdown.
It's more like a sidestep than
Right.
than a promotion, but it's a completely new group of people that I've never met before
And you had to
lockdown.
meet them online, and you had to meet them over Zoom kind of stuff then.
Yeah, exactly. Learn the job completely over the computer and somehow try and build rapport with new colleagues over there as well. So
Hard being
it's
the new guy over Zoom, isn't it? Yeah, because normally, you think of what it is to be the sort of the new guy when you start a new job and you're usually being trained in or something, aren't you? You're sitting annoying somebody one day who wants to
exactly. I ask
check their
questions
Facebook and they have to train
all
you
the
in.
time. So yeah, I probably am annoying people, but at least it's from a distance where I can't see that I'm annoying them. So I'm
You have
getting
to ask the
less.
questions, don't you? When you don't know, yeah, when you're starting a new job, you have a lot of questions to ask and stuff to catch up on. But at least, as you said earlier, I mean, it's a good complaint being busy, isn't it? A lot of people don't have that, so it
Absolutely,
keeps
yeah,
you
yeah,
sane. As I know from my missus as well, it keeps her sane. Her job keeps her sane. It's still work. I mean, people you still bitch about it and moan about it and all that, but it's a job and it keeps you.
exactly. It's better than I do feel for obviously so many people that have so uncertain in their jobs. It gone to millions. So
Where are you
must
based?
be,
You're Bristol, aren't you?
yeah,
How do you like
yeah.
Bristol? I liked Bristol. I've only ever been the once now, but it seems like a sort of city you could live in.
Yeah, I've lived here. Well, I've lived in this house, got a mortgage on this house like about 12 years.
All right.
So I don't think I'll be going anywhere soon. I love living in Bristol. There's just so much to
The
do.
price of property in Bristol. We had a quick go one day walking along the streets, but they're not cheap. Like it's not a cheap place to live, is it really?
Um, yeah, I guess where I am is like ex-council, so it's probably a bit cheaper than the city, all the sort of flats and all the new builds that they've got. But at the minute, the prices are quite high because there's like a stamp duty holiday, I think, and when that stops, they're probably going to go back lower again. So that might be the time to start looking, Paul.
Couldn't get over how many large houses. There's a lot of those 4-story kind of big grand houses in Bristol.
Mm.
Aren't there, all those because we stayed in an Airbnb where we just had the basement. We had the ground floor, and then they had their fancy, really really tasteful pad up above. Like we went up for a little look, and it was beautifully decorated. There just seems to be a lot of money around. It does seem to be a very affluent place.
There's some areas like Clifton, that would
That's where
be
we were, I think.
really affluent. Yeah, where I am, the lower end of Clifton. Well, not anywhere near Clifton, so it's not as much money around here.
How did you end up there? Did you study there?
No, I just basically say like when I came from Dublin back when I was 19 for a 2-week holiday in England, went to Oxford, visited relatives there, and decided I wanted to try and live over here. And after 2 years, moved to Bristol, just to get away from Oxford, experience somewhere a bit busier, and moved around a couple of times since, and come back to Bristol.
It's strange for a dub because normally dubs don't, they get the call of Dublin, like to live in Dublin, and you couldn't wait to get out of it, could you?
Yeah, get away from the family,
Where in Dublin are you from?
Blanchardstown.
All right, okay, yeah. Oh well, it's a bit of a change over there now in Bristol. But it's are you any plans to come home at Christmas or any of that? There's none of that happening, or
Well, I was looking to see what was happening with these tiers they announced over here today. And
most of you are tier 2, right? Yeah.
Well, tier 3. Yeah, but they're allowing travel abroad.
Mm-hmm.
So I was hoping to get over for New Year because I've hardly seen my mum and brothers at all. So it is still a possibility at the moment.
They're looking to give us. I think they want to give us 2 weeks, but you see, it's a bit silly. I mean, it's. I don't know. Everyone's kind of going, "Yay!" But are they right to do it? It's a bit, we're still in the middle of this thing, and then everyone. I think that their thinking is, people were not going to follow the rules much over Christmas anyway. They were probably going to, if you had told them there was no socializing, they'd have been doing it anyway. So I think they had to let people see family and stuff. You know, they had to let Christmas take place, didn't they?
I think Ireland's been really strict.
We have.
Certainly,
Yeah,
certainly compared to England, Ireland has been so strict throughout. And, you know, I mean, at one stage, our lockdown didn't seem as strict as what Ireland was in its tiered system. So yeah.
But I still think numbers will creep up. I think we're all in for a bad January, really. I think it's, but I just don't think they could do it any other way. They sort of had to let Christmas take place because, you know, there'd be riots or something. I don't know, but it's an interesting time now. We were like, yeah, I have to go up. We're watching the Northern Irish news to see if we can go up to see my mum and stuff as well. So I think we might do that before Christmas and then see if we can meet some of our friends here. But it's only going to be the friends that we've seen already. It's only, as you say, it's just going to be those little bubble kind of people, you know, rather than the whole gang. I mean, if we met our whole gang, there's 50 odd of us, you know, and that would be a big party. So I can't see any of that stuff happening this Christmas, you know.
Yeah.
Smaller stuff, but it'll be all right.
But, I've got a friend who's my bubble friend. It's actually her birthday on the 23rd of December. So that's actually the earliest day at which they've decided that up to 3 households can meet up. So I'm going to at least be able to host a little bit of a thing for her on her birthday. So that's
big. Yeah. I think that's it. We just have to make the most of it, and everything else is going to be over Zoom. But good to hear. Good to hear you're settled in. I didn't know you had bought in Bristol now, so an Irishman living abroad now. Okay, so you'll be back someday, I'd say now. So you will.
What, to move over?
No.
I'm not sure. I've been over here so long now, but I definitely would go over a lot because of my family over there. So it's, you know, always have a place in my heart, but as for living there, I'm not sure. It's getting more and more unattainable to be able to afford to live over something in Dublin.
I steer everywhere, looking in Galway as well. Nowhere's cheap. So, but anyway, good to hear from you. We'll get on with this game. So, how are the chat looking, Fiona?
Lively.
Lively, are they? What's going on in there? Is it rowdy? Is it?
It's a good night in the pub, I think. Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. Well, if you can't get it, this is your bubble. These are your ZoomDown support bubble. Here we go. You can have a few drinks. Right. Well, we get on with the game. 18 points in it, round 7. Tom, go for it.
CV7, please.
CV7. Oh, I haven't heard that in a while. I think I coined that. Wasn't that you said, Callum? I think I did. You might have. Yeah.
I think, yeah, we used to call it a Thomas after Thomas Carey. But yeah, CV7 is more friendly to people.
DAH. Sorry. AT. U. And R.
Vowel, please.
I.
Consonant, please.
And the final. L. And that's ZoomDown. Tom.
7.
Okay, Callum.
7.
Okay, yours please, Tom.
Daturia.
Daturia. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any doubt? Well, Callum has the same doubt. Daturia, Fred?
Yeah, daturia. It's another word for daturine, which is a poisonous alkaloid obtained from the seeds of the thorn apple. But yeah,
I got the 8.
You got the 8.
Hardtail. I don't know what it means. Is it a bird? Is it a motorbike?
Hardtail. Sure. It's like a mountain bike with front suspension only.
It's a bike. Yeah, so I was right. It's a bike. I thought it was a bike. Okay.
Yep, exactly what Fiona said. Or apparently an electric guitar with a fixed bridge is another.
It is not. No, it isn't.
Are they?
Never heard that. That's wrong. That definition.
Well, you know your guitars, I'll trust you.
I do, but yeah, if you play guitar for how many years and you've never heard that expression, that can't be it. It's a small. There aren't that many words in the guitar world. You would think you would have heard that one. So, sevens. 56 to 38. And it's round 8. Callum, your letters.
I'll have the same as usual. Shall we call it a 4C 3V?
I don't know what we call that. Yeah, it's my standard one. It does sort of need a. It's the sort of. It's probably the most common pick, isn't it? A 4 consonant 3 vowels.
Yeah, I know Andy Platt always used to do it, and now I think James Horton, Luke Johnson Davies. I think they're proponents of the.
It would be my pick now as well.
Yeah, it's my pick most of the time. So.
When Apto decides to show me them.
That's famously how Andy got isobutane on telly. He picked those 4
right,
consonants and knew.
N, R, N, and D, O, A, and I.
Vowel, please.
Another A.
And consonant, please.
And the final B. Callum.
7.
Okay, Tom.
7.
Okay, yours, Callum.
Abandon.
Abandon, yeah. Tom.
Andiron.
And iron. And iron, friend. Nothing wrong with that, is there? And iron.
Oh, andiron.
And iron, isn't it?
Is that what you declared?
Andiron.
Yeah. And for some reason I pronounced it andiron. But yeah, it's absolutely fine. Both of them are good. There is a singular 8 lurking in there though, which is rain band, and that is something in physics as an absorption band in the solar spectrum, or it's just a band of rain moving across the country. But under
Oh yeah, a band of rain. Oh, as they say, oh, there'll be a band of rain passing in tomorrow. Okay.
rain bands.
Rain band. Good words.
They're the
good
sunglasses you wear when it's raining.
words. Other sunglasses are available. Okay, that's sevens.
If only we had sponsorship from any of them.
45 to 63. Excuse me. And we're into round 9, which is back with your numbers, please, Tom.
3 of each again, please.
3 of each. 8, 7, and 3. 25, 50, and 75. And you target another low one. Had a few tonight. 1, 2, 1. One, 2, 1 then, Tom.
1, 2, 1.
Yeah, and Callum.
1, 2, 1.
Okay, Tom, take it away.
75 at 25 for 100.
100.
7 threes at 21 and add on.
21, very nice. Callum.
75 at 25 is 100.
Yeah.
Times 8.
Is 800.
Add 50 minus 3.
847.
And divide by 7.
Divide by 7. Very stylish indeed. Nice one. 1, 2, 1. Very nice. Didn't think that was on, but that's a good solve. We like that one for a very boring 1-2-1 target. We've had a few. There's been a few low ones tonight. 3, 4, 4 of them in the 100s.
189 was the first target. So.
Yeah, I had a 140 or 121. Was there not another? Maybe I'm wrong.
3 tonight, I think.
It was 3. Yeah, there was 3 of them. All right. It's enough. That's enough. One of them a night is plenty, isn't it? Really. So well done. 55 to 73. And it's round 10, which is back with Callum's letters.
Okay, we'll go with a 4C 3V again, please.
SM T N O E and A.
Vowel, please.
I.
Vowel, please.
And the final U. Callum?
8.
And Tom?
8.
Yours, please, Callum.
C-mount.
C-mount, yes. Tom?
C-mount 2.
Well, you both won for the one that always escapes me. That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a 9, I never see it.
Yeah, C-mount. Quite a handful. I was hoping we'd have a final consonant to have a stab at the semi-tonal, the new one.
Oh, is it? Is it? Do we allow it now? But is it in? Is it actually in?
It came up for me in a game today, and it's in. It's if you look in Explorer, it's in, but it's not valid yet in the games until tomorrow. And I spent most of the round thinking, is it in yet? Is it in yet? And I didn't go for it. And it wasn't in, so I was quite relieved.
It was penciled by Quinn Jones in 2016, though, so sadly we can't have the luck of doing that. But quite a few ways. Amniotes, anagram of that, Moniist, Automise, Manitous, Montes, and Tinamoos. I feel like it's a good chess move there. Like, go for a final vowel to, stop.
Yeah, well, I wanted an A for like anatomies ideally, but anything else I think would protect it as an 8. So
anatomies is a hard spot as well, isn't it? Yeah, if you're going to go out of vowel, it's probably the best pick there, actually. Yeah.
Good play.
Yeah, because the 8s were all quite guessable, weren't they? Like amniotes was pretty much written out there as well. So yeah, 63-81, Fiona. That's right, isn't it? We're into round 11, which is Tom.
6 consonants, please.
Consonants. Get your tongue around these. TBT. V. C. And S. And your vowels. I. E. And the final. O. So, Tom.
7.
And Callum.
7.
Yours, please, Tom.
Botties.
Botties. Callum.
Costive.
And Costive. Botties was mine, but I can never remember if it was EES or IES. I think did we check that before? It's both, isn't it?
No, you were thinking booties. Booties is both. Botties is just IE.
I might be thinking of bothies.
No, that's also
Okay.
IE.
Okay,
Yeah, Costive and Botty's not the best combination because Botty means person's bottom in slang. So, and of course Costive, yeah, we Google it if you don't know. I'm not going to go into that. But 7 is your max, so quite a few. Botty's Costive, Cotai, Scotty, as in beam me up, and Vetoist.
A Vetoist.
Yeah, all for 7.
A Vetoist. That'd be a Vetoer. All right, so that was 7s. 88 to 70. And it's round 12, which is Callum. Final letters.
4C, 3V, please.
Okay. And they are FT. Vocal talk.
Off the only tip to
Subscribe,
come.
please. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. SM. And your vowels. E. A. And another E.
Let's try a vowel, please.
I.
And consonant, please.
And a final D. And that's ZoomDown. So, Callum.
9.
Okay, Tom.
9.
Yours, please, Callum.
Defeatism.
Defeatism. None of that around here. Defeatism, huh?
Defeatism.
Very nice. It defeated me. I thought 8 was going to be the max there.
And I've noticed you're down in the rest of your cup of tea. More style from Mr. Todd tonight. Defeatism. Yeah, excellent.
Just want to say we hadn't had a 9 in this game as well, so there we go. Defeatism.
and just in time as well.
Very, very nice. Well played. Defeatism.
No anagram of that, so.
No. I was just on mediates. I thought that was it. Yeah, I was.
Good stem to know now.
Yeah, well played. Very well played. I'll learn that one. Defeatism. It's a hard spot, really, but yeah, it's not I'd say I'll miss that one again. So 88 to 106. And we're into the final letter selection, which is Tom.
Well, seeing as it's probably my last, I'll let you choose, Paul.
Well, no defeatism now. Come on. All right, well, we'll go 4C3V.
Okay.
And I'll give you the final 2, sure, then. Okay. DRSL. E. O. And E.
Consonant, please.
C.
And another consonant, please.
And the final L. Tom?
I'll take a punt on an 8, I think.
Okay. Callum?
Yeah, I'll go for the 8 as well.
Tom?
Reclosed.
Reclosed. Okay.
Yeah, same word. Is that?
Reclosed. Yeah. Fred, I went for scrolled.
Scrolls. Yeah. Probably the one that most people would have seen. But reclosed is brilliant. Yeah.
Well played.
I close something again.
Very well played.
I kicked myself as soon as I said consonant at the end because an I think would have given creolized.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
You're only creolizing now, are you? Okay.
That's a nice linguistics term. But for another one, red coals, which is an alternate term for horseradish, apparently.
Okay.
Let's see if I can go on the definition from
Those re words, yeah, you have to. It has to be something that you can not just doing it again. It's like re-close that door. Okay.
or a deal or something.
Yeah. No, so that was what 96 to 114.
Good scoring.
Very good. So Tom, you got to win this one. 18 in it. It's last numbers, which are Callum.
It's probably not the pragmatic thing to do, but I'll have a random choice again, please.
All right, yeah, it's better than picking one large because you're going to get a stinker if you pick one large. Okay, it's random and it's a 4 large. 8.
Sorry, Tom.
That's all right. Don't worry.
8, 1, and your standard 4 large. 25, 50, 75, and 100 in the correct order. And your target 5, 8, 5. So 585, Callum.
Yeah, 585.
And Tom.
Also 585.
All right, Callum, take it away.
50 over 25 is 2.
Yeah.
Take that away from the 75.
73.
Times 8.
584.
And add 1.
4. Yeah. And add the 1. Tom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, exactly the same.
I was thinking, what way did Tom do it then? Okay, that was the. I thought it was going to be when I called out 585. I went, oh, that's an interesting number, and then I stood back and looked at it and went, oh, well, no, that's quite standard. Taking the 16 and adding the 1. So, very well played, Callum. Gets you across the line. Commiserations, Tom.
Well done. Very well played. Indeed.
So it's we'll check points in a moment, but let's get these up. And that is 106 to 124. Great scores tonight. 106.
I think both the joint scores have been over 200, which is
yeah, there's been a lot of points scored tonight. So, in time-honored fashion, I'll turn off, get my conundrum on the board. Oh yeah, this one.
we all know the drill by now. Just say buzz. Callum, you are the godfather of ZoomDown, so I needn't say this, but yeah, congratulations again, great game, and it's been a good couple of games this evening. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. And
Yes, thank you.
if
Godfather in the gangster sense. Or...
if I feel like there is something that could be written there, fiction or something, but
Nice. Well, gentlemen, still points to play for. If you are both ready, we will reveal today's second ZoomDown conundrum.
Well,
Callum.
pretty-ish.
British, well played. Very well played. Mr. Hyper Tip there. We like that was in your, of course, in your honor, Callum. We just liked we were all 12-year-old when we were kind of writing that one, so and Fiona didn't object. So we were like, yeah, we must thought that's okay then. We didn't ask. We said, Fiona, any objections? She didn't say anything, so there we go.
I think I was working
I don't know
today.
what it is about kits that made you think of me, but fair enough.
We just liked it. We were just looking for things with hyper in it, and it was like hyper tits. We got to use that. Got to use it. It's really good. It's like, yeah. No, I won't even go with. I won't even tell that story. It's too early for that story. But anyway, well played, both of these tonight. What score? 134, Callum. Very
Yes.
nice indeed.
Sorry, my spreadsheet's not updating for some random reason, so I'll switch the score off.
All right, so
But
Tom.
it is 134.
So Tom, 2 wins. What did Tom finish on? How many points?
Nothing's
Oh.
working.
Do we know? What had you before, Tom?
Gosh, is it something like 349? Is that about right?
As in like total for the past.
130,
2 wins.
113 and
2 wins.
106, I think.
349, something like that.
What was the last score? Sorry.
106.
106. So 113, 106, and 106. Wait.
No,
So-
130 in the first game.
There was the 130. So it's been 236 tonight plus.
So you won 349.
349. Well done.
Which means that you are currently number 6 seed. So I think no.
There is a good chance then, Tom. You could.
Sorry.
Is that right, Fred? Just confirm that.
How many wins? 2.
2 wins.
2. You are so.
Two.
Apologies for that. You were number 7 seed now.
Number 7 seed. Okay.
Oh,
So still have a chance.
Squeaky bum Tom is going to be a bit of a wait now, waiting to see.
yeah.
What, even another couple of weeks to see if you get knocked off the leaderboard. But as you've seen, it's very, very hard to win multiple games on this. Like it just is, because we keep giving you stinker draws, and Callum's going to get stinker draws now as well, and he knows that. So it's just hard. You have to be in a run of form, I think, and that's what we hope. I mean, that's why we chose this model. We hope. I mean, people could say, oh well, you might get, say, whoever's top, Rob Foster playing somebody that Rob Foster could beat quite handily, but we hope that those people are on form, whoever the 8th seed is or whatever, that they're on form. They've got here, so that should hold them in good stead. So,
Yeah, I think
but anyway.
I think Tom had a brilliant first game tonight. You know, really exceptional.
Thank you.
You've played well.
First one really have to with the second game, just that first numbers slip up, but even still.
Yeah, no, I mean it wasn't a bad game by any means. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks for having me back on again. And Callum was a very worthy winner, and it was good to play against Mark as well. So I'm rooting for Callum to get to Tetra champ them, as they say.
Well, it's great to see you in stunning HD tonight. You're like, as I said, you were a little black and white. The last night, it was, as Fiona said, she kept squinting to sort of try and get you in focus. But it's
An excellent t-shirt.
glad you enjoyed it. How did the chat enjoy those tonight? Really good games.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. They. I say Callum's fan club was in, so
They'll be happy now. Yeah,
they're happy tonight.
We're singing on the streets of Leeds tonight now. Past Damien's house, Horsforth there. I gotta head up to Horsforth there now. That's it. Outside Damien's house and sing a few songs. But yeah, right. Well, 9:45. This is our normal finishing time, so we're on schedule. Callum, we'll see who you get on Monday. So thanks to Tom, thanks to Mark. Hope you enjoyed it, Mark.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was and well done. That was a great game. Well done, Callum. Good luck on your next one.
Well played, Olies.
As well.
We'll leave it there, and we'll see you on Monday. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and bring a friend the next time. Spread the word, and we'll see you soon. Good night to you.
Good night.